Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be Lachlan's 5 to 6 month update. I actually missed a month. I missed his 5-month update, but I will give you guys all the dates of what has happened over the past 2 months. I have my little sidekick over here playing in his jumperoo. So if you hear music start, it's because he's playing with the toys and he can hit the buttons and pull the things, and so anyway, let's jump into this video so it's not 25 hours long. Lachlan is currently 16.4 pounds, which is 7.4 kilos. He's getting chunky and long, and it's so much fun. He's getting so big. At his 6-month appointment, he was 63 centimeters long. He's laughing at the toy. He was 63 centimeters long, so he's not huge, but he's not tiny. He's still sitting in around the 25th percentile, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. He was born in the 5th, so he's definitely gotten up there. He's currently wearing between size 3 to 6 and sort of 6 to 12 or 6 to 9. He's gonna steal the show today. Good job. Good job. Look what you did. Good job. Depending on the fit, like his jumper, for example, is 3 to 6, but his pants are 6 to 9. So it just depends on what it is. And he is still wearing size 0 to 3 or 0 to 6 month shoes. He's wearing shoes now because he has figured out how to pull off his socks, which is not super fun considering how cold it is here at the moment. So he needs to have his socks on, so I've been putting shoes on him just to keep his socks on. So at 5 months, Lachlan started to sit up with support. So if you're sitting behind him, or if you sat him in something, he could normally sit, but he could not sit unaided. Probably at about 5.5 months, Lachlan also started on 3 solid meals a day. I'll get into that a bit later, but he's now eating 3 meals a day. He tolerates solids really, really well. To be honest, he hates purees. He is spoon-fed. He's not doing baby-led weaning. I am doing purees, which is what I started with, but now he has pretty much everything that we have, just cut smaller. He did start 1 bottle of formula in the evening time at 5.5 months. Also, we found that his weight was slowing down / stopping. After he got sick at 4.5 months, we really struggled for him to put on weight because my supply dropped, and then at 5.5 months for him, I got sick, and that really took a toll on my milk supply as well. So I was put on antibiotics, which dropped my supply, and he was really showing the effects of that. He was really showing that he wasn't putting on a lot of weight. He was still staying about the same weight for a couple weeks in a row, and so that's why we started that 1 bottle of formula. His feeds have again changed. I did go to the breastfeeding clinic, I think about 3 or 4 times, trying to find out why he was fussing so much when he was eating, to get him weighed. I went to the maternal health nurse. They all just kept saying, you know, you're doing fine, you're doing fine. Baby's just slow down. But I knew that he was fussing for a reason, and that he just wasn't happy at the end of his feeds, and now he is doing awesome. But we'll talk about that in his 6-month bit. Lachlan also got baptized at 5 months. So I will insert a couple pictures in here so you can see his baptism. We did put in a little baptism outfit. It looks so cute, but it was such a long day and he was so exhausted, but he did so well. I think he was the only baby at the baptism that didn't actually cry, which I think was quite cool. He is having a ball in his bounce with his ponytail. He's trying to play with the car. What have you got? What have you got? At 5 months, Lachlan also got 2 teeth. He got 2 of his molars. So not the fangs, the canines. He got the ones next to them. So he has 2 teeth here. So they're both 4-point teeth instead of your front 2-point teeth, which is why we were teething for so damn long. But they're the only ones that have come through. He has been on and off teething since then, but no others have actually popped through. I think the front 4 are threatening to, but they just haven't come through yet. Lachlan also started to be able to blow raspberries. So he'll go at you. Won't you? You go. He'll blow raspberries at you, and he actually likes when you blow raspberries at him. If he doesn't like something, he'll, if he's eating something and he's not a fan, he'll back at you. When he's throwing a big tantrum, that's how he does it. And at 5.5 months, he also started being able to put his dummy back in his mouth by himself. So he's got these. Okay. These organic rubber dummies, you can see here, that he is going to take. And he started being able to put those back in by himself at about 5.5 months. And last but not least, I started a mummy baby sort of workout class when he was about 5 months. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the 4-month update. But basically you put the baby in the carrier. It's a 1-hour workout class. It's good. He normally tolerates it. Last week he was having none of it. But we'll get into that. Moving on to 6 months. Lachlan is now sitting up unassisted, so I can put him on the floor and he will sit. Now, that doesn't mean he won't fall over. He will eventually fall over. Or sometimes he gets a bit excited and will like dive for things, but he doesn't fall over every single time I put him down, which is great. Lachlan is now on 3 formula bottles a day, and he gets 2 breastfeeds a day, and he's also on 3 meals a day. So he is getting absolutely plenty. We're currently in the process of trying to get him to sleep better at night. He is still waking up 3-ish times in the night, and so we're currently trying to get that down using sleep training to sort of once in the night for a feed. So that's sort of how it will work, and it's going well. You want to play with the bird? All right, mum turn you so you can play with the bird. Whoop, good job, did you hit the button? So that's where we're at for that. So he gets 3 bottles during the day. He'll get 1 sort of morning, 1 sort of early afternoon, and 1 for bed. He will get a breastfeed overnight, and he'll get a breastfeed mid-morning. So that's it. I don't know what he's doing. Lachlan, what are you doing, honey? Lachlan, you trying to turn that way? Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do? Yeah, so that's our current schedule, and that seems to be working really well for him. Lachlan at 6 months officially said his first word. He actually said 2. What are you doing? We're just being lazy. Are you being lazy? Have you decided this is how you're going to get to all the toys, is it? There we go. Huggy! Hello. Yeah, he officially said his first word. He's actually said 2 words. His first word was mama. I have a bit of video footage of that. I'll try and insert if I possibly can. I'm going to try my very best because it's really cute. And then about a couple days after he started, probably about 2 weeks after he started saying mama, he said yay. I'm not sure if that counts as a word, but he says yay. So I think that's because whenever he does something good, I go yay, yay. And so now he says yay too, which is very cute. At between 5 and 6 months, Lachlan actually laughed for the first time. And he's chuckled and he smiles a lot, but he has officially laughed, and he laughs a lot now. But I have some footage of his first laugh, and I will insert that here if I possibly can.
Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Don't lick the face there. boy, buddy.
He was actually laughing at my dogs, so he thought they were freaking hilarious. So I'll try and insert that footage for you. Lachlan is currently using a sippy cup for water. He can use the sippy, like the one we hold the handle and you have to sort of tip it up, but he doesn't have the tip up sort of thing yet. So we've moved him on to one with a straw, and he loves that. He loves anything with a straw. If I'm drinking something with a straw, he wants it. So now he has his own sippy cup to drink things from a straw. Lachlan is currently having 3 naps a day, and he is actually sleeping in his cot. We transitioned him into his cot at about probably just before 6 months. He still is in his little pod thing, which I think is very safe. He can move himself around. He's not gonna like get stuck in the side. He doesn't have his arms swaddled. They're free, just in like the sleeves, and so he is very, very capable of moving himself around. And so that's not a fear of mine. And he sleeps so much better in the pod. We've tried without it, and he just didn't sleep at all. He would not settle. Lachlan also can grab and sort of hold things really well. He can grab and pretty much not miss. Now, he has really good hand-eye coordination. Like, he can grab something if I'm handing it to him, and he'll play with it. He is sort of getting the spinning thing at the moment, so he can spin the toys. That's a froggy. He can also pull some of the toys, and he is so smiley and happy. I think when he hit sort of 5 or 6, probably 5 months, he started getting really smiley. 6 months has just been absolutely different change. Again, he is so happy. The only time he is cranky is if he is tired or hungry, but he is, yeah, he's a really happy baby now. Lachlan can also now eat his toes, so he can actually pick up his feet and put them directly in his mouth, and he will do so if he gets the chance, which then involves him often pulling his socks off, which is, like I said before, why we're putting him in little shoes. If he doesn't have shoes on, he will always seem to manage to take his socks off. As you can see, Lachlan is a chatterbox. He does not stop talking. In the car, on the playmat, in the jumperoo, he always has something to say. I normally wake up to him talking to me or talking to himself on the baby monitor. If my husband goes and gets him, I wake up to him standing over the top of me talking. He is such a chatterbox. He thinks he is so funny. As for just sort of social and physical updates, Lachlan still looks a lot like his dad. He still has... Oh, I'm sorry! Would you like this one? Yes. There you go. Here, you want to play with the lion, the tiger? Lachlan is a lot like his dad. He's very impatient when it comes to food. I'll try and insert some footage of him eating now. Is that yummy? Yummy.
Yum, yum, yum,
You
yum.
love spaghetti bolognese. Is that yummy? Is that yummy spaghetti bolognese? Is that yum?
Yum, 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 yum.
Is that yummy spaghetti? Yummies. Yummies. Good job, buddy.
Good job, yay.
Is that yum? Is that yummy spaghetti? Oh, yum. Good boy. Yummy spaghetti bolognese. Yummy spaghetti bolognese. But he, oopsie, what happened? Oh no. There you go. Oh, do it this one. He still looks a lot like his dad, but has little bits more of me every day. His hair is actually really quite light brown, and you guys can actually probably see really well on the camera here. He's actually got quite a lot of hair, but it actually is quite a light blondie brown, which is my husband's hair. He was born with really dark hair, and that has gone, he's gone really light. So I reckon he's gonna have his dad's hair, because I was always really dark. I never had light hair, like ever. So yeah, it still has the really long eyelashes. All of that is his dad, really. Lachlan's main event for the first time is he went to his first wedding, and he did awesome. I'll insert a picture of him and my husband here, so you can sort of see what he's wearing. He's wearing this cute little like suit onesie with little black leggings and little black cardigan. It was freezing where we went to. I think it was like 4 or 5 degrees. And he made it, he did really well. He sort of, the ceremony was at 4, he probably went to sleep at 5:30, woke up at 8, had a feed, and then was up to 9 until we sort of decided, nah, time to put him in the car and go home. He was getting a bit fussy, but his grandmother, his nana, loved having him up just for that little while because it was her side of the family, so she could sort of show him off a little bit. The wedding was beautiful and he did really well. We got lots and lots of people coming up telling us how cute he was, which is always nice. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it for Lachlan's updates. He is doing really well. As you can see, he's really active and bouncy and really happy. I'll try and insert as much footage into the end of this video without making it ridiculously long of him. I have tons on my phone. I'm constantly videoing him. I will actually leave my Snapchat linked down below if you guys want to see regular updates, and same with my Instagram, because I post pictures of him and videos of him all the time, because who couldn't love that face? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back very soon with another one. Trying to keep on top of videos at the moment, but it's really hard to plan them around a 6-month-old, and we obviously do. Good job, buddy. Yay! Look at you. He's so clever. But yeah, he's doing really well. But yeah, I'm trying to keep on top of videos. If you guys have video requests, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in our next video. You said bye, Lachlan. You said bye. You said bye. Yeah, good job. Yum, 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 yum. Bye. What's up? What is it? Yo. Thank you. What is that? Is that your caterpillar? Is that your caterpillar?